Well, I got my opportunity back in 1995, or 94 actually. Coach Emmer hired me as an assistant, so I was able to spend 2 years under one of the all-time greats in our sport. You know, I was familiar with the institution, having gone to camp here back in 1983 and worked as a camp counselor. I was in coaching at that time, so it was a real no-brainer for me when the opportunity came, and Coach Emmer asked me to join his staff. So such an amazing institution and a tremendous lacrosse tradition.
What?
Well, I think what is so special about coaching our guys is I think the lessons that they learn on the field are going to be really directly applicable for them the moment they leave here and out as a leader of a platoon and just in charge of people and in you know, real life situations. So we take it very serious, my staff and I do, and you know, about the lessons that we're setting forth for these guys. So I guess it's just the immediacy, and you know that everybody's going to be drawing down on their experience for you know, their later part of their military career. You know, I think one of the things that is a defining feature of many of our guys, and as they come through, is a toughness piece. Is just a mentally tough, physically tough, resilient guy. That's not always easiest to pick up in a recruiting situation, but when you start to talk to some other people that know the young man, you know, those traits start to come to the front, or that's what we're looking for anyway. That's probably a biggest piece outside of the obvious, the athleticism, but in the end, they've got to be a team guy. They got to be about us and not about themselves, and we've been pretty fortunate that way. I would look to a couple of different things. Probably the first moment that I recall was the first graduation I went to in 2006. So I had just finished up my first season, and just the pride I had in that senior group, you know, having been with Coach Emmer for 3 years and all love and hard work they put in for me. I was just really proud to be associated with that group. That stands out, probably my biggest one off the field. On the field, I think anytime that you know, you involve the Naval Academy, our first win against them in 2008 stands out. The Patriot League Championship in 2010 is another big one, and then probably the Syracuse win in the NCAA tournament when they were number 2 team in the country, 2-time defending national champion, and that one was a big one. So there's a lot of them like that, some games, but you know, really it's probably, if you were going to put it all together, it's all the little moments, all the practice times, and the hard work and the effort and the good times that you know, I've had with remarkable young men. Well, the first one would be my father. Was a high school football coach for 32 years, so we grew up around coaching, so he had a tremendous effect on me, and that's what I wanted to be. You know, when I grew up, I wanted to be an educator and a coach, so, just like my dad, so he had a huge effect on me. And then Al Brown, my college coach, who gave me my opportunity as a graduate assistant, you know, tremendous man and a great friend to this day. And then, of course, as I mentioned, Coach Emmer had a you know, just another huge impact. And then I was fortunate enough to spend 9 years with Mike Pressler down at Duke University. And so those 4 men all have had a major impact on how I do things today. Goodness, I wish you'd ask our guys that. There's some you know, absolute favorites that I have, but there's so many of them. I would say I love the meat grinder drill. You know, it's some toughness you got to display, and some guys getting after each other in the middle of the field in order to keep it out of the middle. So that might be my my most favorite. Well, I want our guys to be remarkable cadets. You know, I want our guys to be the very best. We have a saying that we've had since the very beginning, and that's being a West Point man. And that's somebody who gives 100% of the time on the field, the practice, regardless of coaches looking or wherever, in the classroom, in helping and having them reach their greatest potential as a student, whatever that might be, you know, 100% of the time, and then as leaders. So that's the vision for the program, to have 50 plus guys who are West Point men, and we're still striving towards that.